Despite being one of Europe's smallest countries, the Netherlands has a lot to offer tourists. Sightseeing opportunities abound, and thanks to an excellent rail and road network, not to mention the country's small size, getting around is a breeze. And whichever of these cities you choose to visit, our comprehensive list of the top cities in the Netherlands will provide you with plenty of information and the best things to do when you arrive. The Netherlands' third largest city has a lot to offer visitors looking for unique experiences. With buildings dating back to the mid-13th century, The Hague's Binnenhof, or Inner Court, is a must-see for visitors. Explore the magnificent old mansions that once belonged to the aristocracy and are now the seat of the country's parliament. Visit the Ridderzaal, or Knights Hall, a massive medieval hall that has been meticulously preserved. And among the must-sees are the 14th century Great St. James Church and the famous Peace Palace, built in 1913 and home to the International Court of Justice. Rotterdam, located only 40 minutes by train from Amsterdam, should definitely be included on your Netherlands travel itinerary. While the architecture is newer than in Amsterdam, much of the city core was destroyed during the war. There is still plenty to see and do here. The beautiful 15th century Groot of St. Laurenskerk Church in Rotterdam is notable for its stained glass windows, 3 organs, and the opportunity to climb its tower. If you have the opportunity, take a boat tour of the Europort Harbor. It is the world's 6th largest port, and watching the massive volume of shipping traffic come and go is very impressive. Delft, a short drive from The Hague and Rotterdam, is world-renowned for its pottery. Sign up for a guided tour to see painters adorn this famous pottery with its distinctive blue and white motifs, and take a tour of the factory. And of course, you'll be able to buy something memorable to take home as a souvenir. Also, definitely make time in your Delft itinerary to visit the charming Old Town. Like most historic centers in the Netherlands, it is a picture-perfect scene of old canals, homes, and waterside cafes. Despite being one of the Netherlands' largest cities, there are parts of Utrecht that will make you believe that you're in a much smaller town. Much of the older architecture has been well preserved and is located in areas with little traffic, making walking a pleasurable experience. Other must-see attractions in Utrecht include the Musical Clock Museum, Speelklok, and the Centraal Museum, which houses the city's art and artifact collections. If you only have time for one thing in Utrecht, make it the Railway Museum, which features displays of vintage steam engines and rolling stock. Amsterdam, the largest city in the Netherlands and one of the most visited cities in Europe, has a plethora of great attractions to visit, attracting over 20 million tourists per year. The old houses in these neighborhoods date from the early 17th century and are notable for the small inner courtyards hidden behind them. You're also always close to Dam Square and a number of other attractions, including the Anne Frank House and the Van Gogh Museum. And if you're tired of walking around the city, go to Vondel Park. Bring a picnic or a blanket and watch a theatrical or musical performance at this 120-acre urban park. And lastly, there is Nijmegen. Located near the German border and close to the city of Arnhem, is also well worth a visit. The opportunity to stroll along the Rhine's banks, stopping to watch the river traffic, or sitting at a cafe patio in one of the city's many pedestrian areas for refreshments while the world goes by, is a highlight of visiting this bustling city. The Valkhof, a lovely park that incorporates a site once fortified by Charlemagne in the 8th century, is a popular place to visit. The views of the Rhine and the old ruins of the Martenskapel will entice you to stay for a while. Thank you for watching. We hope this list has helped you in finding your next location to enjoy. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.